Hey there guys, how are we doing today? I'm hoping you have a lovely day. As you can hear, today we have a bit more chill music because I'm standing on my last legs, so I really need some calming, relaxing background music today. So as you have figured from the title, I finally managed to get some color theme for my Stormcast capes, and obviously my camera is not working. Give me a second. Come on, camera. Work. Work. Hello! There is it. So, the plan for today is finish the capes and finish. Oh wait. Oh dear, I'm missing a Stormcast from here. Please don't let it be under my chair. Please don't let it be under my chair. No, it's not. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting day. So this is what we are having today. This is the main goal. Yeah, so this guy gonna need one more coating to be at the same level as the guys that we did yesterday. That still needs a few more coating, the rest of the guys. But now that I have a rough color scheme in my head, things should be easier. So that should be an upside. The downside is that today I will definitely have to dry brush. And while I'm really comfortable with dry brushing on terrain, I'm not so comfortable dry brushing on small parts like capes. So we will see how that goes on. But before we see that one, let me just get some fluids. Alright, put it aside. So I'm not going to put my paintbrush in there or smear it all over the place. So I'm gonna start with the gold because that's the easy part. So we are just going to finish this guy. We will have a look if these guys need some refresh or update or something like that. And with that we are out of the way with the gold, because today everything is about purple, white, grey and black. So this is what we are doing today. Of course it's full of paint. The cap is full of paint. I'm not going to put too much in here because this is going to dry in almost instantly. So I'm having a new camera setup yet again, so if you can't see something, just give me a shout and then I can move things around, turn you around or something like that. Yep, let's start. I have taken into consideration what Cloud told me last time, so it's working pretty well. Obviously I will have to find a better setup than this cup, toothbrush and this tight band, but that's a concern for another day, or at least after this stream. So since we have already messed up my favorite brush so much, we are going to go on with that one. Let me just set aside what we are not working on right now and find some comfy. Oh, hey there, Chloe. Oh, hey there, Marty. How you doing? So yeah, we are going to go on with this one. The funny thing is, I will probably have to move this one out of the frame because the camera wants to focus on this palette again. The funny thing is that real life, this doesn't look as golden as on the camera. So I have a lot of black spots. So this definitely needs one more coating of the gold rush. So I'm just gonna go on with that one. And probably today I'm not going to be as talkative as usual, even though I know that my usual talkativeness is quite an overstatement from being talkative, but I'm really standing on my last legs today. I'm really tired. I don't even, if the game wouldn't be on Saturday, probably I wouldn't come online with the stream. But I have a game on Saturday, so I need this to be as close of being assembled as possible. How are you doing, guys? Is it that hot with you where you are as well? Because here in the UK it's crazy around Bristol. Probably when I take down the blue tech, I'm going to have to give these guys a finishing touch when they are already assembled and glued together, because I'm missing some spots because of the blue tech. We'll see. I'm pretty sure they won't be fully completely done by Saturday, but I might be able to attach the cape by tomorrow. So that's a good news. And now that I have found this color scheme, I know what I want to do with these front pieces. They're not so visible right now, but we have some straps and emblems and this kind of stuff here. So until you have the color scheme, it's really hard to visualize what you are going to do with them. But now that I have the color scheme in my head, it's going to be fine. Like that. Just give me a second. I just got a message. Oh dear God. I did a stupid thing. I have posted on Twitter that I'm doing this live today, and just to be sure that I'm not plagiarizing anyone and this kind of stuff, I included the original author of a miniature in my tweet, and now it got liked by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people and counting, and the original author shared it, Cerberus XT. So it's like, what the... He's a really nice guy. I just didn't... It always confuses me when big creators retweeting me or commenting on my stuff. I can't tell you how I felt. Oh, someone got the Guild Wars 2 expansion. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm really, really tired. So, yeah. What's going on? Okay, I'm not getting distracted. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, I'm not going down the internet rabbit hole. Alrighty, let's have a look at the gloves. But they are pretty good. The only thing that I'm going to do is, I totally forgot about the small parts of the hands. So this little piece here. So I'm gonna give those ones one coating, because I can't go there and back between the colors today, because the golden pigments just take over everything. So I will probably have to clean this water as well. So there is going to be a short break in there. And then I'm going to just have a quick look. This looks so good. The problem is that my eyes are keep drawing to the places where it's the best. And right now what I need is to see the spots where it's not that. No, it's Games Workshop. The game is called Warcry. It's a tabletop war game. It's like Warhammer 40k, but in a fantasy setting. And these are basically the no high-tech space marines. So these are the poster boys. And I was really waiting for them, because this way I don't have to paint skin, which is one of my greatest miseries in life of miniature painting. This is why I was really sad when I couldn't keep up with 40k and such, because then I will admit, the only and sole reason for choosing the Space Marines for me was that I don't have to paint scheme. And yeah, you could come at me like, oh, okay, but the orcs are not having that kind of skin, so shouldn't be afraid because the orc skin is not real skin, so I can take artistic liberty and all that kind of stuff. It's still skin. It still covers their body. It still needs certain shading and all that kind of stuff, so... And I way overloaded this one. Okay. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Let's see the next one. Ugh. I don't know what's going down there, but someone is making garlic bread. Either my sister or the neighbors. And it just smells so good. Yes, Martin, I'm going to go for a meet and play this Saturday. And we have already purchased our tickets with Scott to the league. That's going to take place from 1st of July to the end of October. Basically, there are 8 players and we get the victory conditions and all the stuff that we need to play, how to set up the table and this kind of stuff. And we can play the games whenever we want with our opponents. Just the games have to take place between the 1st of July and the end of October. And when we have all the results back from the league, then we will decide who is the winner and all that kind of stuff. It's not much for competition, it's more like just to get some more game done. And I'm planning to play them on the 1st of July in Cardiff. We are going to have a tournament as well. So it's going to be a pretty busy July. And I'm planning to play them on there. So, yeah. So for today, that was the Gold Rush, which is the name of the paint that I'm using. Sorry, now that I have swapped around the camera, you can see better when I'm painting, but you can't really see anything else, so I just have to be mindful about that one. So I'm gonna put the great hammers and great axes aside. I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, I know, Chloe. I used to make. I got an already assembled and painted orc from one of my friends when I tried to get into 40k, and I have stripped him of the paint and made him pink, full green pink. So it's like a really bright pink. So yeah, I'm not for the how do they say, convenient kind of painting stuff. It's pretty safe to say that this brush is done. This is so done. This is like come on, camera, focus. You see? But I still love this brush, so I can't get rid of it. So, what I'm going to need help with is the color ratio, because in the flag that I'm trying to represent today, all the 4 colors are in one stripe, so basically everything is the same ratio. But since these are on capes and I already have the base, obviously I can't put same ratios in here, but what I'm thinking of and what the question is, either I make the base color of the fur black and then make the tips white and this stripe here at the bottom of the cape gray, or I'm making the fur gray, put some black at the tip of the fur and then put the white on the bottom line. So it's definitely have to be some contrast colors on this one and the third color on the bottom. I'm just not sure how to do this. And obviously I will have to be way more careful than how I was here, because this is going to be the top color. We'll see if I can match it. So today I will definitely have to dry brush, which is sad because I'm really anxious about it. But I'm really leaning towards the black base color of the fur, because on the black fur I can even use the gray or the white as a highlight and then just use the other color in the bottom. Second option. Where the fur is gray and the tips are black. I'm just hydrating in the meantime. I'm a bit nervous that the gray won't cover the... It's not even gray, it's silver. I have the wrong color. Let me get the gray. I've learned from my previous mistakes. And I have the whole box next to me, so I just have to lean over. Gray, char brown, ghost gray, wolf gray. Yeah, that looks good. Let's try. If the gray color can overpower the places where I have already smudged purple on the... Oh, come on! Everything is falling down! Everything is falling down! On paint. On earbuds. Like that. Let's just put it down on the computer so I won't rush it myself. The purple is quite picture accurate, so the only thing that's not really accurate to the reality is the gold that you see. But we will give this a shot, so I'm gonna try to paint the fur gray, and then if it covers the purple, then we are going to dry brush some black to the tips. Shaky, shaky. My hands are sweating. Okay. It's quite thick. So we have a good chance of covering stuff. Just one huge drop of water, you see. Check out this water, how many gold pigments are in there. It's good. It's going to hold up. So now I'm gonna need a brush for this. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm gonna start with the easy ones and then go on to the more complex. My only concern is that this time I can't get the gray on here, because then I will spend most of my day with coloring it, then smudging the wrong color on the wrong side, and then recoloring it, and then, you know. So I'm gonna be really quiet now, or I will try to be quiet and focus on the stuff. hands are shaking. This is the most delicate part, where the two colors are meeting. I don't know how to hold this properly, so I can handle the brush. Going pretty well. And now, if I'm fast and good enough, not like this, I can get rid of the excess by dissolving it down and then taking the excess off. But probably I'm just making a mess here. I still have some whiter spots. You probably can't see it because it's still wet and shiny. But if I'm finished with this one, then probably I can give another coat of wash to the cape with purple, and then that should solve the tiny white spots. Or it's not white, it's gray, but you can only see that it's gray if I'm holding it next to the white. So, alrighty, I have the tips colored. So now it's up to the baselines. Pressing that while it's wet, it's way more lighter than when it dries. When it dries, it's actually like gray, so that's good. I would love to have some contrast between the white and the gray. Not much, just a little bit. I have missed one tiny part. Okay, I'm gonna stop here with this one, because if I go on then probably I will just ruin it. I'm gonna wait for the paint to dry and then have a look at it, but I'm gonna rehydrate just a little bit my paint because it's getting real thick. And probably I'm wasting more paint by rehydrating them than if I would just put some extra paint on there. Nice here. It's not that bad. Nice. Let's see the previous one. We need some touch-ups. Oh no, oh no. I feel like this is the moment that when I'm going to ruin these capes, even though I really like them in the previous phase. Alrighty. Let's see these ones. I feel like I should bring you guys a bit over like this. It would be in frame. What's this? Just give me a second. I just put the cables behind my bags. Nothing will be in the way. Now it's getting thick again. Oh no. What? I'm smudging white paint all over my hand. Which wouldn't be the problem if after that I wouldn't touch the minis with the same hand. Smudging paint, but it shouldn't be smudged too. I'm sorry, I know you probably can't see much from this face. Just want this to be real nice. Because one of these capes are going to be the leader's cape. And at least my leader should look kind of alright. Oh dear. Oh dear. Good thing that the purple is really dried up since I've painted it. We will see. We will see. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more gray in there. I've added just a bit too much of water. This one is quite pasty, so It should thicken it up quite good. Oh yes, oh yes. As long as it's this warm, I should really get a hold of my wet palette. I have to have a look for it. Now I feel like it's too thick to handle. If I will try to thin it out, probably I will just over dilute it. But if I don't thin it out, then it's going to be chunky. Ah, come on. That's just out of one. And then wrap this around really well. Sorry about it. It was my GP. I'm just going to have a look. Shouldn't have. Nice. To be honest, I have not completely decided to give up Twitch, but I just made a checkup on my account, and even though I had a lot of subscribers, I'm not talking about dozens and dozens, but for me quite a lot, and I have worked my butts off since I've started the channel, and I am an affiliate now. I made about $10 in revenue and about 4 pence in or cents in advertisement share, and I feel like for the amount of work that I'm putting in, it's really not a nice share that I get for my troubles. So, and the platform is really saturated, so it's really hard to get viewers when you are new on Twitch. And even though I'm there for a few, maybe actually about 2 years now, because it's about 2 years ago when I registered on Twitch, I still count as a newcomer because I just don't have enough followers, I don't have enough subscribers, and it's just, it's a messy story. And I know that the latest announcement from Twitch has been revoked since then, but it made me concerned that in the long run I'm maybe not be at the right platform. So now I'm trying over YouTube, and I'll see how this goes. But to be completely honest, I have already thought about giving up live streaming and doing just videos. But yeah, And to be honest, there are a lot of people who never heard of Twitch. So it's still more persistent in the gaming community. And I want to build a channel around neurodiversity as well. So but nothing is carved in stone, you know. Right. This is coming along nicely. It's so warm in here. And these lamps are not helping me, these lights. Even though these are LED lights, they are not really helping me with the situation right now. To be honest, I'm not really sure why I tried Twitch first. Because I've been using YouTube for more than 10 years now as a user. So I'm not sure why I tried Twitch and why I made a completely new platform for myself. But I might be just kidding myself that I'm going to have better revenues here. Because maybe I'm the one who is the problem and I will never have that amount of view. Because I'm boring or something like that. So we'll see. Alright. Just give me a second. I'm gonna have to go and make some instant noodles. I can feel my blood sugar level is just dropped. So, obviously, I haven't had enough to eat, so I'm just gonna be back in a few minutes. So, until my cup noodle is soaked properly. And again, this is not a sponsored stream. I get no sponsorship from Huel. I wish I would, because I strongly rely on them on situations like this, when I forget to eat and my blood sugar drops. So until it warms up, let's have some chat. I don't know what about, but I'm open for suggestions. Ooh, we have Bella on the chat. I'm guessing she's saying meow. I want to Bella too. Do you guys have any question about Warcry and tabletop wargaming in general? Oh, that's so nice. Unfortunately, I'm not in the shape to be caring for anyone else. I can't even care for myself, so... I think... I'm not sure if I will be able to show it. But just so you don't stare at an empty screen, I'm going to try to show media source, maybe? House? Let's see. Because we have recorded a few Warcry sessions. I'm just not sure where did I put them. Just give me a second to find them. Ooh. It's a bit more complicated than this. Just give me a second. I'm looking for the what's this? The recordings from the last session that we had. Books, battle reports. Here it is. All right. This is not in the proper way, and probably this is going to be loud for a second, so I'm so sorry about that one. Footage. Let's mute the footage out. So, bear in mind that this is not cut yet, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. So basically we have a board, something like this. This is the battlefield. This is the work of my dear friend Jose, who can beat as Dementia on social media. And basically this is going to be our battlefield. And then what you can see here, he's putting up tokens, and I have already started to measure and put up my stuff. Where he puts these little coins, there is where we should come up with our little guys. And basically that's the setup of the game. You have to have some dice rolls to decide who is the attacker. You have some dice rolls to determine who is coming first and who is coming where, but that's just some dice rolls. It's all in the book how to do that. I won't really bore you with the details. And then when all of our little guys are on the table, then comes the battle phase. Unfortunately, I don't have the dice rolls, because for some reason we decided that this is the best way to set up the camera. So we have handy dandy rulers that measure in inch, and this is how we move basically. So you can move as many inches as your character can. As you can see, I'm really crappy with this kind of stuff. You measure it out. If you want to move on a curve, then you measure it out with a curve. And then what I usually do is have a point on the terrain and just remember that, and then just put my model there. This is the movement. Then we have some, I don't think you will see that one. Basically how the battle goes is we have a point value as an attack strength for the attacker, and that determines, so we have two, I'm gonna show you that one because I actually have some cards here. I don't have the shiny boys cards, but I'm just gonna randomly pull out a card and show you. So we have this card here. I'm gonna take it out of the sleeve so it's not reflecting to the camera. So here you can see the strength that he's attacking with. Here you can see that how many times are he's attacking. That means that he's going to throw his attacks with 3 dice. And then here you can see that how many inches is the range of his attack, so he can attack 2 inch away. And then if he would be attacked, then here at the top you can see the toughness of this guy. And basically this is important because if he has the same toughness like here as the strength of the attacker, then your dice rolls have to be 4s and up. So 4, 5, 6 is what's going to hit. If the attacker would have 5 as a strength, then it would be better for him, because even 3s would hit. And if the toughness would be, where is it? If the toughness would be higher than the strength, so the toughness would be 5 and the strength would be saying the same, then the defender would have the advantage, and that would mean that the attacker hits on 5s and 6s on the dice. And what you can see here is basically the right number is if you throw a 6 on the attack, then that's a critical hit, and then you make 5 damage. Every other hit is 2 damage. So this is what these two numbers mean. And then here you can see that he is moving 4 inches per movement, and he has 20 health. So basically, you throw with the dice. Let's say with the 3 dice that he has, he throw 3, 4, and a 6. For the 3, he didn't hit because he has a 4 as a toughness. This toughness would count from another card, from the opponent's card, but we are just taking this as an example. For the 4, he would make 2 damage, and for the 6, he would make 5 damage. That's in total 7 damage, and that would come down from this part. And then you have some other abilities that you can use, and tactics and all that kind of stuff. So this is just the base of the game. We are planning to do some battle reports, which is basically what you have seen on the screen just a minute ago. Let me just put this card back before I lose it. And there I will explain everything in detail, so don't worry about this kind of stuff. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them, but you will have a more detailed video about this one soon. Okay, not soon, soonish. It is actually not that bad. It sounds complex, but after about the first or the second game, you will get the hang of it. Basically, it's like each turn you can decide if you want to move, attack, or if you are close to an enemy, you can decide to disengage, which is going to get further from the enemy. And you can wait if you don't want to do anything. You can choose between these 4 twice. And when you are done, your opponent's turn is coming. He's activating a model as well, decides what he wants to do, and go on until everyone have been activated. That's the end of the first battle round. Then you decide if you have victory points. This is all in the cards. It's kind of you don't have to remember anything. This is why I like this game, because you don't have to remember anything. Everything is in front of you, either in the book or on the cards. and it's more about the strategy than the raw power. Why don't you like the way how they move? What's the part that you don't like about it? Just a few more minutes. I'm almost done. I can feel my blood sugar stabilizing. As far as I know, I'm not really sure because I haven't played there. I just saw Scott's stuff back in Hungary. There used to be some templates for these, but you can actually have some board games where you have the hexagonal shape on the ground and then you can just go by that. And you don't have to measure. But that's the fun stuff about this game, that because you can move freely in 3 dimensions as long as your characters can get as high as they want. You can do anything, and really it's just up your tactical skills to how do you force your opponent to move, or how your opponent forces you to move. I will probably have to rehydrate this. No, it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. I just finish this carbonara. Righty. Get this out of the way. Oh dear. Can you see what I see? That lovely jumping spider up there. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm not really good with spiders. I have to admit that. Well, I'm not using this stub anyway right now. So I'm gonna go and do is put this guy on the windowsill. And then no, I hope he's not swimming because he's really useful, but it's just he freaks me out because these are those kind of spiders that jump really big all of a sudden, so I'm just going to put him on the windowsill and then come back in a second, and I promise that we will continue with the painting after that. Spider is outside. As soon as I have put him on the windowsill, he started to crawl back in. So I just shut the window. Didn't even give him a chance to come back. So, gray. Gray stuff. Don't know why I force this part, because I know that my hand is going to shake for at least 20 more minutes. Oh, just take your time. I will be here when you come back. I hope you can't hear my neighbor. I know that the edge is still not looking good, but with these shaky hands, I'm not going to risk it. So I'm just going to go on with the next one. And then when my hands are a bit better, after they had the glucose that they need, then I'm gonna come back to them. Part that I hate about fear, to get the paint into every little crevice. But after this comes the fun part, the dry brushing part, which is way more fun on viewer than anything else, because it has so many pointy edges. It's just so rewarding. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Leave me alone. Not that bad. Come on, camera. See? See? Alright. Okay. Now, here comes the fun part. The black one. Let's just shake it properly. Ooh, nice pigmented black. It's even on my hand now. Oh, come on! Okay. I'm going to do is I have this lovely dry brush paint. Dry brush from Army Painter. This is what I'm trying to use, and I'm going to take some water. Let's see. No, it's dry. This is why I always have some clean water in here. So for the dry brush, I can just wet the sponge and then squeeze every single drop out. So you don't need it to be wet, it just needs to be moist. Okay. Now we are going to do this one and this one. This is the last one that we have painted. This is the next one that we are going to do after these. I'm just going to need the paper towel to get off any excess. Right. And then, fingers crossed, let's pray for me. Too much. Overloaded the brush with paint. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not that bad. But it's not what I had in mind. We will see. We will see. Let's give it some time to dry completely. This is the second one, so we have 4 left. And I'm just going to try to take some paint from here. Right? This is the next one. What do you think? I'm not sure. I like the effect, but it's not what I wanted to go for. I wanted it to be a bit harder on the tips. Oh no. Oh no. But I think it's okay. I have some other ideas how we are going to incorporate some more black in the design. You think? Like this? Wait, I'm gonna show you the other one as well. So which one is better? The left one or the right? I know there is not much difference between them, but It's better like this. It's a bit heavier dry brush. Yeah, but it looks like more of a dirty fuel now, rather than a real fuel. I don't know. We will see when it dries. How is it getting on? Hmm. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Guys, Scott just came back. He got an early leave from work and he got me some salted caramel ice cream. This is going to be hard to focus on the models now.
It's on computer.
No, it's good, it's good. My blood sugar is just stabilizing, so it's a godsend. Wanna have a look at the capes? Because I have just finished with dry brushing.
Ja, ja.
Do you like them?
Ja.
Chloe is asking where is her ice cream. Probably I should put this one in some liquid, because if it dries out, then I won't be able to get this black paint out. So, yeah. Right. That's not too bad. Actually, not too bad. Now, what you need to do is, I think, to incorporate some more black in this one, because I want it to be purple, black, white and gray. We have the gray as the fure, we have the purple as the cape, so we will have the white line here, and as we have these little details, I will try to make them black. So yeah, or should we do it the opposite way, make the line black and then I will do both. I will do one that has black line, and then I will do one that has a white line, and then we will see. Let's start with the black, as I already have the black paint out. Oh dear, this is going to be an interesting one. Just don't know where to start. I messed up, but that actually gives me some ideas to make the whole bottom part black, and that's going to make stuff easier on me, and then it's actually going to look like a flag. Genius. Interesting that it's harder to cover the purple with the black than the light gray. No. So, what do you think? Uh-oh. Bit too much. No, the leader is going to get some extra fancy stuff because I have 2 color shifting paints. And now I'm thinking that I can see the black on the bottom. I can see that this is like this way. It's a bit too much. Come on, focus camera. So this is a bit too much. But if I do the detail line white and I leave the bottom part black, camera, please, then it might do the trick. And then it kind of sort of looks like a flag as well with the stripes. But we will see. I will try one with the with both ways. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm liking this black bottom. And the only thing I have to figure out if I will be able to cover the white part. So I think gray is done, the black is done. Purple is going to be needed for some spot cleaning. And then white to decide how do we want to do this. Oh, what sparkly white. Wow. That's nice. Let's get a brush. 5, 2, 1. Let's go with this one. I'm going to close down the dry brush stuff. Come on. Okay. And this is the first one. Now, here comes the fun part. And I have to repaint the black part. But at least now I know how to do this. First the white, then the black. And if anyone is going to cut this out and make it a racist bullshit, I'm gonna personally come after you. No! Of course I smashed it. Oh dear. Wait. Of course I smashed it. I'm just going to fix that little line here. And I'm going to leave this alone. Fix it later. When it's dry. It looks pretty good. Once I clean it up, it's going to look quite good. Can it be that this brush is still too thick for this job? I have one more smaller brush. I was afraid that if I do with this one, then it's going to take a long time, but I would rather take a long time painting it once than taking a long time painting it 3 times. So I have to fix it. Smudged it. No. I wish, but my batteries won't last for 24 hours. I know this is quite fiddly, what I'm doing right now, but after this, there won't be any intricate stuff, or as intricate as this one, so I just want to make this one right. This is something that I'm aiming for. Still not perfect because I have to clean up some spots, but you roughly get the idea. the way that if I have to go out of the line, that I try to go under the line that way, because I'm going to paint that part black. Nice. Oh, come on. Sorry for being so quiet, but I really want to finish the capes today. Now that I figured out the good method, it's not going to take that long, like the first two. I just really want to get them done. Today we can, so tomorrow we can go on with the bodies. And then I can maybe group them together. Or Saturday. Nope. I had like a droplet of water in the corner. Now the water seeped everywhere. Oh, that is really up to my current mood. Usually rock, metal, this kind of stuff. But sometimes it's more like the instrumental cinematic kind of music. You know what they have on the movies. What about you guys? What do you like? Oh yes. I usually have a few albums on my phone or prepared in my Amazon Music account. And back when it was in its golden age, I had a System of a Down CD, and I remember to listen to it for like a year and a half. I took it with me everywhere. Do you know Five Finger Death Punch? I've been listening to their latest album in the last few months, which is a great accomplishment on my part, because usually if I like an album, I don't really switch until it's really worn out and everyone is just begging me to please listen to something else. This delivery driver is really impatient. He or she already rang 3 times. By the time Scott just stood up and went to the ground floor. Actually, I don't know Scars on Broadway. Or maybe I do, I just don't know the title. That happens to me a lot. It's like with movies and all that kind of stuff, and you know, that amazing actor XYZ, and I'm like, no, I don't know. Oh, of course, you know, he played, I don't know, Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory, and then like that, yeah, I know, Sheldon, okay, sure. But if they tell me the actor's name, it's like, nope. I can't really remember names. And it's kind of same with the titles of the songs. Just listen to them and don't look at the titles. Ah, I see. I will have a look at it. What's going on here? Way too many water. Enough pigment. I know you can't see this, but this is a pretty big smudge. I'm just scraping it as usual. Oh dear God. Hopefully we won't see these parts. Because this is on the back, but oh dear God. Oh yeah, Limp Bizkit. And sometimes I just hear a song in a series or something like that, and I look it up. This is how I came to know the band called Unsecret. Okay, I'm gonna do the white part And I'm gonna do the black part underneath. And after that, we'll call this day because I can't draw a straight line. So, I'm already overstretching this a huge amount. So we will clean this up tomorrow. Probably I will start a little bit earlier tomorrow. And then just go as long as I can to get to a point where I can glue the guys together. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm just messing this up now. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I will definitely have to touch up the purple parts as well. Especially on this one. Which is a bummer because the purple part was my favorite. The second This is so nice. I really liked it. Oh yeah, it's the same with me as well. It really depends on what do I need the music to do for me, calm me down, perk me up, things like that. I think we started this one and then was this one. just try to refresh this black. Hello, you are really quiet. Are you playing Guild Wars? Are you working on your new character? Not so bad. Not so bad. I just need to touch up the purple part tomorrow and it's gonna be good. And I have paint all over me. Again. Just gonna put this aside so I don't smudge it anymore. Let me just add a tiny droplet of water in here. Try and make the black last as long as it needs to. And of course, I just dipped my finger in the white paint. Amazing, amazing. Let me just swap this too. Yes. So. Where is the black one? Where is the black one? Can you see the black paint? Where did I put the black paint? It's here. Wasn't here? Here. This is the two I need. This is the, I don't need anymore. I'm going to need this too. Alright. Ooh, boat time! Yeah, but I won't be able to fish. I won't be able to do the fishing. Oh, I'm just gonna sit and soak in the boat while you are fishing. I feel like I'm getting better at this. Oh, nice. This is what I love about Guild Wars, that it's really multiplayer friendly. Even though I don't have the expansion, I can still participate in some stuff. Ooh, turtle! Then I will just get my little Azura and jump on your turtle, and you will just fly me to triple tableau and mastery points and this kind of stuff. Okay, I can't put the white part away. I'm going to need to touch up some stuff tomorrow with white as well. But it's actually getting better. I'm getting better at this. Let's try to fix that. Point when I shouldn't touch it anymore. Okay, I don't know how are you feeling about this, but this music is getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna choose one different. Ooh, I've been focusing close so long that I can't see the screen properly. What I'm looking for. Royalty free. Ambient. Nope, not like that. Like this. It's a bit better, isn't it? Still more. What the heck? No! No, 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 no. Come on. going on here? Don't get any pigment in my black. Alright. So, I think this is it for today. Line up the guys so you can see them. I know that it doesn't seem like we have progressed a lot, but once we are done with these ones, these guys are the easier part, because most of the stuff on them what I need to paint is quite big, so I don't have to go around like at the capes here on the side. So that's gonna be fun. Thank you very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Martin and Clau, for keeping me company. Tomorrow I will be online about the same time. We are going to crack on with these bad boys, and then we will see if I can take them on Saturday. Fingers crossed. So, yeah, that's it for me today. Thanks for being here. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Bye bye.